G'day, how are ya? So we're here in Tumby Bay this week for a few days. We're actually going to have to stay for a few days longer than we planned because my wife is a bit crook. Emsy's a bit sick. She's been in the hospital. She's got something going on with her guts. I'm not sure if it's been some dodgy water or if there's something sort of worse going on. She's been to the hospital and they're doing a bunch of tests, and we're gonna get her sorted out and stay here for a little bit so that we've got some consistency with the doctor that we're seeing before we move on. As you can see behind me, not a terrible place to be stuck for a few days. The weather looks like it's going to hold up for a while too, which is really good. But we just need to get her well before we can keep heading on. One of the other developments that have come up during our evening chats together is that, look, she's kind of had enough of seeing all the Peninsula coast here for now. He's chatting to some other travellers, and a lot of them sort of say, one of these camp spots is very much like the rest as far as the coastline, the beaches and caravan parks and all the different little campsites go. And that's fair enough. There's got to be a bit of give and take in these things. It is cold. It's not like it's like real swimming weather, 30 degrees every day or anything. So we're going to push past the York Peninsula once we leave here, and we're going to sort of head straight to the Barossa Valley region and surrounds, Clare Valley, Barossa Valley, and then we're going to push on from there down through to Mount Gambier and start making our way into Victoria. So probably still be 2 or 3 weeks here in South Australia, but we're not going to do the York Peninsula this time round. Perhaps that'll be something we hit at a later date, maybe in summer. So that's where we are for now. We'll show you around a little bit of Tumby Bay while we're here, and then we'll be pushing on up past Port Augusta because I don't really want to stay there and it hasn't got great reviews, and to some free camps and some cheap bush camps in sort of, kind of central, not quite central, but a little bit inland in South Australia for a bit first. So there you go, nice view in the background there. Pardon the mug head ruining the shot, and hope you guys enjoy this week's episode. Peace. Righto, so we've been here in Tumby Bay for a few days now, and we're going to head off tomorrow morning. I think I mentioned earlier, we were planning on going to the York Peninsula, but we've had a bit of change of heart, change of plans. We're going to shoot straight through to Barossa Valley. There's a nice place there called Greenock Centennial Park or something like that. And there's a nice big oval there, and apparently it's near a bunch of the wineries and that whole area. So we're going to cruise over there, stay on a nice, away from the beach, nice grassy, tree, hilly landscape for a bit, and have a bit of a break from the wind and the sand and the beaches. That's something different, and it's going to be a big change in scenery for the videos. We have been beachside for a while, since Pemberton pretty much. So I'm actually looking forward to it. I was looking forward to the York, but you adjust, you make plans. We're going to cruise through to the Barossa Valley, Clare Valley region, a bunch of places we've never been and know nothing about, and do some of that inland style caravanning, camping for a little while, and then we'll pump it through to Mount Gambier, which has got a really cool sinkhole there. Cannot remember the name of that off the top of my head, but you'll see it on the video. We'll get there eventually. Really looking forward to the next journey, the next stage. Push off from Tumby Bay, where I am now, where it's a beautiful day. Unable to throw the drone up here because apparently it's an authorization area. The drone wouldn't take off. It's smarter than I am. It knows these things. So that's that's what it is, and that's pretty cool that the drone did that and saved me from getting in trouble. Mate, so watch this space. We'll be on the road inland for the next foreseeable future. So we'll see how that goes. All right, peace. So we've just done a bit of a descale and a clean on the hot water system here. The hot water tank, and have a go at this. Have a look at the crap that came out of it. Look at that. That's scale that came out of this tank. And the anode was changed about 2 months ago. And have a go at this. This is the anode that was put in only 2 months ago. Look at that. It is eaten nearly completely through there, and the rest of it's just, no wonder we're getting this milky, dirty crap come through our hot water when you have a look at that was all in there. So what I've used is one of these standard ease, I think it's called, which is just a little high pressure valve. You can see the nozzle at the end there. You stick that in the tank, you spin that around, knocks all the scale off from inside, hooks onto a normal hose fitting. What I'm going to do is get a bit of PVC pipe made up that'll fit back in where the anode was, which also acts as a plug, like a bung on your hot water tank. Bring that out there with an elbow, bring it up and put a funnel on top, and I'm going to pump that with about a litre or two of vinegar, let it sit in there for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to descale it again, because if that's come out first time, guarantee there's a heap more crap sitting in there ready to come out. So just so you know, what I did was pull the water off, mains water off, pull the relief, let it drain out underneath. Then when the pressure was off the tank, I pulled the anode out and the rest of the water dribbled out through there. And then I got this sucker here, stuck it in that hole, spun it all around until all the milky crap stopped coming out and all that crap stopped coming out. And then I've put the anode back in, hooked up the mains water, and then I've sat there with the relief valve pulled open until I saw water coming out of that water relief hose I just showed you a second ago. It's underneath there, and you pull that, water shoots out from there. So and once water started coming out of there, I knew that I'd got to push the air out of the line. I let that off and I've filled the rest of the tank up, and now I've got the water heater back on to heat that water tank up, and hopefully we've got some less dramas with our milky water. We were getting the kitchen sink blocked up with crap in the filter inside the actual tap itself. Had to pull the tap head off and clean that out with vinegar. And vinegar and lemon juice and bicarb. So now, I've cleaned the tank. I'm going to do it again and get myself another spare anode, because that, in 2 months' time, is insane. So we are here now, just outside the Clare Valley. Can't remember the name of this place. I'll post the name down the bottom of the screen here. We weren't planning on coming and staying at the Clare Valley. We didn't really even know where it was. We don't know this area very well. We left Tumby Bay yesterday and we were planning on going to Port Augusta, just outside Port Augusta actually, to a little camp spot there. We weren't super impressed with the way Port Augusta looked. It reminded us of Port Hedland, and I'm not shitting on Port Hedland. You guys know up there that I love you. I love the place. At least at one period of my life I did. But it needs time to grow on you, a place like Port Hedland, and we didn't feel like giving Port Augusta a chance to grow on us, so we just kept on pushing through for another 3 or 4 hours. We were going to go to the Barossa Valley and then realised we were driving through the Clare Valley, so we found an expensive caravan park last night, $65 for the one night, thanks very much. And then we've packed up this morning and come out to one of the donation camps. They're not quite free camps, about $5 a night. You put a donation in, which is at this camp, which is at this like showgrounds or sporting grounds in this little town. And for $5 a night, you get a little dusty side over there where I just came from, and you're right next to this oval here. There's showers and toilets here. There's no power, there's no water hookup, but there's showers and toilets here. Obviously there's like a sporting complex behind me, green grass here to throw the ball for the dog and get the kids to run around, and a good little spot to put up, to set up camp and explore the Clare Valley for a couple of days. So that's what we're doing, and look, honestly not too bad. As I said, dusty where we are camped over there, a few flies hang around, but it's a bit of a splendid day to be honest, and I think this is a pretty good option for this area. So we'll have a bit of a look around Clare Valley today, tomorrow, show you that, and then we'll be off to the Barossa for a few days after that, so stay tuned. So have a bit of a go at this, will you? We're parked up on the edge of this oval in Greenock Campgrounds, or Greenock Centennial Oval or something I think it's called. And nice big green oval here. We actually had to camp up, if you can see behind me, up in like the bushes, in the trees there last night on a bit of a slopey, gravelly site because there was no oval side camps. So we waited for someone to leave this morning and did the old shuffle-a-roo, jumped in their spot. Got full sun so I can charge up the batteries, and we got access to this beautiful green oval right out the front. Just been running around playing soccer with the kids and the dog. And it's, walking distance to the town, which is like 2 minutes away, so you can walk in there. There's pub there, there's we don't really know, we haven't explored yet. We're going in there today. It's Mother's Day. We do have a lunch booked somewhere, and then we're just going to go check out some of the local fare and see what it's like. So stay tuned for a little bit about Greenock, and this is in the Barossa Valley, so we're officially in the Barossa Valley now. Righto, peace. Yes. Look at this. What do we have here? Beautiful, reclaimed sewerage water coming right up in front of our caravan, spraying our front living area, essentially. And these sprinklers stay on for about half an hour each station, at least. So that's what we've got to look forward to the next half an hour here, is shit water sprinkling all over our front patio, making big poo water puddles.
Mud.
Mud. Really, really, really well thought out for a camping spot, to have that coming on everybody's front living areas. This has been going on for 2 hours so far, these sprinklers, and the grass is always wet and sodden, so I dare say that's overkill, mate. Two, one, go.
That's my plan. I will do.
So we're in this little town of Harndorf right now. If you haven't been, it's definitely worth coming. Like, all the shop fronts are, look like little German buildings from a little town in Germany. There's heaps of German pubs and German food and fare everywhere you go. Really cool little town, and you'll see some of the videos and the photos pop up, through the video stream now. But definitely worth a visit when you're in the Adelaide Hills area. Some strawberries. Who's ready to pick some strawberries? Say yay!
Yay!
Wow, what a big response we got there. All right, let's go. I'm Warrawong's official welcoming committee. My favourite activities are pretending I won't bite people, biting people, and listening to Shania Twain. Man, I feel like a Charlie. Oh, Charlie, you let us down, dude. Man, I feel like a Charlie. Woo! Yeah, get into it, Charlie. So, we're here at the Warrawong Animal Sanctuary, or Wildlife Sanctuary. They got like all these fences, 2.1 metre high fences around this whole big swath of land here, so they keep all the ferals out. They got a bunch of wild animals running around. They do animal shows and stuff. And we made a couple of friends while we were here. A red kangaroo, which you'll see, trying to fight people, trying to jump on their backs, had tried to have a go at me as well, and an emu, both of which followed us all the way down to this little sort of treetop walk we're doing right now, hanging around, creeping around corners, tiptoeing up behind us. So we made a couple of extra friends on the journey, which has made the day a little bit more interesting. And just absolutely beautiful, this sanctuary, as you can see, and you'll see the clips coming up ahead as well. Beautiful little spot in a town called, I forgot the name of the town, it'll be down the bottom of the video, but definitely worth a visit here. I think it cost us $60 for the four of us to come out here for the day. And they've got koalas, dingoes, a bunch of birds, kangaroos, emus, really nice little spot. Can definitely recommend coming here. This creep. Are you following us, mate? Are you following me, dude? Oh, just happened to be trafficking in the same direction as you. I think I left my peanuts in the bush over here.
Okay, I see that on his toe.
This is the guy that tried to blue me and was jumping on tourists' backs and stuff earlier. He just got a little bit excited. He's calmed down a bit now. We got here. Oh, mate, here.
Yeah, I'm gonna click right on my
He's not too bad, mate. He's not too bad. I got someone creeping over your shoulder. There you go, mate.